Where are you from? Wow, that's a long way. What brought you all the way to Michigan? I answer something mundane like location or the Great Lakes. But I know that those things have very little to do with why I decided to attend the University of Michigan. What actually brought me to Michigan was the 3-ring binder, the Cornell notes, and my Avid family. Back in the 7th grade, when I first joined Avid, I didn't know what college was, but I knew that I was in a program designed to get me there. You see, in the world I come from, there is no college-going path. My father, a construction worker, brings in our family's only source of income. I knew one thing for certain the first 13 years of my life. I was going to be an architect so that I could help my dad build a house for my mom. Now, thanks to Avid, I know that I don't just want to build houses. I want to help build up entire communities. Growing up, I completed countless major and career inventories, and the results never interested me. But eventually, I found my hook. My passion stemmed from engaging within my school and community. For me, Avid was a crucial component in pursuing different leadership positions and club participation. I never considered myself a leader or someone people would look to for direction, but by my senior year, I was involved in 6 different clubs with 3 leadership positions and over 200 hours of community service. I can trace this all back to small assignments given in Avid, but this work wasn't just about a list of things to put on a college application. They were activities and organizations that I enjoyed and that helped me become the person that I am today. I found a passion for serving my community through that work that went beyond just to look good on paper. And I found that I didn't just want to build that house for my mom. I wanted to help anyone that I could through providing them with the necessities that they lack. Avid was the catalyst that led to me volunteering, which then led to a scholarship and even more motivation to give back. Even now, I have taken steps to join organizations on campus and start taking leadership positions that will once again build me up for the moment when I graduate college. Avid didn't just help me discover what I wanted to do, it showed me how to get there. When it came time to apply to university, some of the most important skills Avid gave me came into play. My junior year, I created a presentation of 2 colleges and 2 majors that I was interested in pursuing. By that time, I had been thinking about what I wanted to study and where to go, but I still had no answer. I knew I wanted to help people, but I didn't know how I was going to get there. Avid helped me learn how to be resourceful, how to use the internet to find answers, how to ask teachers for help, how to ask the counselors for their guidance, and how to use the various school resources. The crazy months of preparing and applying ended with me making endless phone calls to universities to ask questions and talking to my counselors and Avid teacher daily. Now I see how crucial this skill is, to be able to find the resources a university has to offer and take advantage of them. Things like tutoring and academic advisors have helped me make the most out of my experience. With Avid's guidance, I have found a way to make a complicated, sometimes hostile, education system work in my favor. Senior year in Avid was the most crucial for me. One of the most vivid memories I have from that year was hearing my counselor say, "This is it. Whatever comes after this is up to you. No matter where you end up next year, it's because you created it and you made it happen." I remember feeling helpless and confused and scared, but I also knew that this was exactly what Avid prepares its students for. And whether I felt it or not, I was ready. I am a first-generation college student. I had no idea how I was going to get through one application. But for me, Avid filled in those gaps. It allowed me to work with a network of teachers and counselors to put together my letters of recommendation and personal statements. Where my parents couldn't help me, my AVID teachers could. College was not something I could have ever expected to get to on my own, and I owe it to the dedication of all of you, the teachers, and AVID, for truly caring for us and for putting in the time and the effort so that I could make the possibility of attending a university my reality. It is because of AVID that I was encouraged to apply to the University of Michigan. It is through AVID that I was given support to excel in all my classes. It is because of AVID that I received letters of recommendation and writing support that got me into university. And it was for an AVID assignment that I applied for financial aid and ended up with the full ride to a top-tier school. My future is different because of AVID. My fellow AVID students became my AVID family. Maybe some looked at us and didn't expect much. We come from lower income families, most without any college graduates. But this is what makes AVID so special. It puts us as students in a diverse environment, and as a result, it teaches us and prepares us to treat people as people, despite any differences that may exist. At the same time, we are learning about ourselves and others. We're given the tools to face and get through any obstacle that we face. As I sit in my college classes now, I notice that my classmates often don't come from the same background as my AVID peers did. Stepping onto the University of Michigan campus for the first time and attending a class was a different experience than what I had at home. I realized then that college wouldn't provide me with the same family that AVID did, but I had developed the ability to look for organizations and people that made me feel at home. AVID prepared me. It gave me the confidence to know that I may be looked at differently, yet I am equally as qualified and deserving of this education as anyone else. It is through programs like AVID that more people like me will experience the success I have been lucky enough to have. In the 9th grade, my AVID teacher said something that still sticks with me. He said, "Go into every experience knowing you did absolutely everything you could to ensure your success." Through my own individual determination and AVID, I have learned to require the best of myself, and that in itself is a success. Thank you.